Hey, my name's Anna. Welcome to CIRA's Internet Performance Test. Today, I'll walk you through how to run the IPT and understand your results in real-world terms. You can do the test on your phone, but this video focuses on how to run a test from your laptop or desktop. Both processes are similar, just with different layouts. When you first arrive at the IPT welcome page, performance.cira.ca, you'll see a brief introduction explaining the test. The IPT lets you measure how your internet connection is performing under real-world conditions. It can help you troubleshoot issues if your connection isn't delivering the speed that you're paying for. Another great thing about the IPT is that the data from every test is anonymized and added to a Canada-wide database, helping CIRA and researchers understand the state of the internet across the country. This helps us work towards building a better internet in Canada. Once you're ready to start, click the Start button on the welcome page. You might see a browser pop up asking for permission to access your location. Go ahead and allow that. Enabling your location helps the test's accuracy. After that, a map showing your estimated location will be displayed. A marker will appear on the map and ask you to confirm if the location is correct. Depending on various factors, it could be spot on or a little off. If the location isn't accurate, you have a couple of options. First, you can drag the pin. If the map's pin is close to your location but not exactly right, like across the street or a couple houses down, you can manually adjust it. Or the second option is you can search for your address. In the search field at the top left of the map, start typing your address. You'll see suggestions drop down as you type. Select the one that matches your location and then click the magnifying glass. The map will then move the pin to the address that you chose. Then, just click Yes to confirm your location. If the estimate was right, or you drag the pin to correct it, you're good to click That's right, Start Test on the pop-up above the pin. The test takes about 30 seconds to run, regardless of how fast or slow your connection is. While it's running, you'll see megabits of curiosity, fun facts and trivia about the internet and connectivity in Canada. Take a moment to read them. You might learn something new. By the time you finish reading, your results will be ready. Let's break down what information is shown and what it means. Internet Service Provider, or ISP. At the top, it will display your ISP, the company that provides your internet service. This is automatically detected based on your network. Download speed. This is one of the main results of your internet performance test, measured in megabits per second. Download speed indicates how fast data travels from the internet to your device for activities like streaming videos, loading web pages, or downloading files. Upload speed. Measured alongside download, upload speed measures how fast, in megabits per second, you can send data from your device to the internet. This affects things like uploading photos, sending emails with attachments, or live video conferencing. Those are some core speed metrics, but there are also some additional stats shown at the bottom of the results. Latency. Measured in milliseconds, you can think of this as the reaction time of your connection. Lower latency means pages load quicker with less delay in video calls, so lower latency is better. Jitter. This is also measured in milliseconds and represents the variation in latency over the test. Low jitter means each data packet is taking about the same amount of time to travel, which is good. A high jitter could result in uneven audio/video in calls or games. Again, low jitter is better. Packet loss. When information is transmitted across the internet, it's broken up into small chunks called packets. Packet loss, which is measured as a percentage, occurs when a few packets get lost along the way. This can show up as little glitches in a transmission, for example. 0% packet loss is ideal, whereas a higher percentage could indicate an issue in the network that's causing data to drop off. IPv6 support. The test also checks if your connection supports IPv6, which is the latest version of the Internet Protocol, the system that assigns addresses to devices on the internet. If your ISP's network is IPv6 capable, the results will indicate a yes. DNSSEC support. Lastly, it shows whether your last mile network, basically your ISP's network to your home, supports DNSSEC, DNS security extensions. DNSSEC is a security feature for the internet's naming system. Again, you'll see a yes/no here. Take a moment to review these results. The IPT is giving you a comprehensive snapshot of your connection's performance. Download and upload speeds tell you about capacity, while latency, jitter, and packet loss tell you about quality and reliability. If all looks good, fast speeds, low latency/jitter, and no packet loss, then your connection is performing well. If not, you may have found an issue that you need to troubleshoot or discuss with your ISP. Numbers on their own can be a bit abstract. To make your results more relatable, click the What is my service good for tab. It opens a chart showing different speed tiers listed by download/upload speeds, kinds of activities that each category can support, and the number of users and devices that can use it comfortably. For instance, my result was about 20 megabits per second download and 5 megabits per second upload. That fits roughly in the 25 megabits per second category in the chart. According to the reference, my connection is generally good for things like streaming HD video or online gaming. It also suggests I can have around 2 to 3 users doing typical activities online at the same time. If your speeds are lower, the chart might indicate more basic usage, like web browsing, emailing, or just one device at a time. If your speeds are higher, it will show that you can handle more intensive tasks, like 4K streaming or large file uploads, or a whole family of devices online at the same time. If you're into the technical side, check out the Advanced Results tab. The IPT uses MLab's open source platform and collects over 60 measurements during the test. You'll see detailed data like throughput, TCP metrics, and more. You can even copy-paste the data into Excel. One more tip. If you set up a free account on the IPT site, you can unlock additional features like saving your test history or setting up automated repeated tests. After you've checked out your results, you can close the window. At that point, the IPT will pop up a short connectivity survey. The survey is voluntary and anonymous, but the information is extremely valuable because it helps us add context to your test results. CIRA and our partners can use this to not just understand the speeds people get, but the circumstances around their connections. And you can answer all or just some of the questions. Any information is valuable to us. That's it for our walkthrough of the CIRA Internet Performance Test. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions about the test or run into any issues, you can find more information and FAQs under the resource section or reach out to us at ipt@cira.ca for support. Don't forget to run tests regularly and run them at different times of day to see if your performance varies. The more tests you run, the more data you gather about your connection consistency. Finally, feel free to share the test with your friends, family, and neighbors. It can be really enlightening to compare your results, and it helps spread the word. Thank you for watching and happy testing. By working together and sharing our results, we can help build a faster, more reliable internet for all Canadians.